Starting off, I would say Unity was my favorite, and here's why. This right here is my Unity render. I liked the overall pipeline that Unity had set up. And I'm probably a little bit biased because I'm still getting used to the whole node-based network where you're just connecting the dots pretty much. And so, yeah, I'm kind of struggling a bit with that. But overall, I feel like once I get warmed up to that, my opinion might sway a bit. But yeah, I just like the entire pipeline that Unity had laid out, especially with you having us organize everything into a folder. I feel like I see why you had us do that, because if we didn't, it would just be all over the place, especially with all the materials and textures that we were adding to it that could easily get lost in Unity, and then it probably would become a headache. But with everything being inside of a folder, I found myself just like connecting the dots. I like put up something on the radio and I just kept on moving. So it was, all in all, it took about an hour or so once everything was said and done. And me just learning like the motions, that took a couple hours. But after that, it was just easy. It was an easy flow. As for Maya, Maya, I like the overall look that RenderMan gave me. As far as, let me switch over to that real quick. As far as the realistic nature of it, and that's probably because RenderMan is more geared towards a realistic feel. Not that Unity isn't, but I know that with Unity, you have to tweak the lighting settings a lot just for it to look photorealistic. And yeah, so like Unreal Engine and Unity are very good engines for that, but you just kind of have to tweak things a bit for it to get that same look that RenderMan kind of gave you out of the gate. But all in all, I was like really impressed with both of them once I was finished. I liked Unity's shadows a little bit more, but I think that's because I butchered the lighting inside of this one. I was trying to play around with it, but like, dear Lord, it took me forever to just get like the mesh light to appear bright enough. And then even then, I didn't want the mesh light. I was trying to just get a regular light, but yeah. But overall, I just really liked the realistic nature of this one from RenderMan. Yeah. But yeah. I would say overall, like I said in the beginning, Unity was my favorite because just the pipeline. And I feel like in the industry, that is kind of how it works. It's like people flock to the thing that takes them the less time, which shouldn't always be the case. But I mean, that's why people flock to Octane Render, is because it's fast. Like, they want quick results. Now, you want quick results, but you also want high quality results. That's the thing. And Octane Render gives you both of those. RenderMan gives you that as well. Whereas Unity, yes, it took me a shorter span. Like, it didn't take me as long, but I mean, it's still pretty high quality for it to be a game engine. So yeah, in the future, I'm sure it'll look even better than it already does, because games are rapidly going towards photorealism. I mean, Unreal Engine is already there, especially with Unreal Engine 5, which I hear they're ignoring the poly count limit, which is very interesting. So I can't wait to see how that looks like in the future. But yeah, overall, I like Unity more. But I feel like if I kept tweaking with RenderMan, I would have gotten that look that I really wanted. So I would say pipeline, Unity, final render, RenderMan. So I guess that's both in a sense, but yeah.